Yes, test. Slowly but surely, we're getting all system up and running again. You already have the footage, and now we have the audio as well. Just not all our predetermined settings, our overlays and everything. But hey, there's Robocup on your screen, and that's the most important thing. We are watching the second semi-final between Water and Kambara, and this is the one to watch. Who is going to be Tech United's opponent? For now, still a score of 0-0, and it's been a little rough game so far.
We've been playing for almost 7 minutes now, and still no score, so it's a very tight game. We are almost at the end of the tournament, and the teams have got their systems up and running. And so also the defense is up and running, which makes it difficult for these teams to score that goal.
An attack here by Team Water, playing with the blue or the cyan-colored robots.
Kambara capturing the ball.
Kambara with great defense. Oh no, it's Kambara on the attack now. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the Water side we are playing on.
And it's turning now, looking for that opportunity to score the goal, shielding of the ball, pass, but these defending robots are very fast to move in, and they were a bit too fast now because the referee says that it was a pushing foul, and so now it's a free kick for Kambara from a very dangerous position. Now the moment the pass is given, the defenders can start moving in, and I think they won't hesitate. Let's take a look.
Waiting for that kick. Oh, no pass.
There they go.
Oh,
pass. Oh, Kambara robot could not control the ball there. Is it going to keep it in? Yes. It's China now on the ball. No, Portugal captured the ball back. And now a Chinese defender gets hold of the ball. Is driving with the ball, passing, but the defender deflects the ball out. It's going to be a throw-in for Team Water from China. Also from a very interesting position. Let's see if the Portuguese robots are in the right defensive positions there, because otherwise it's going to be a dangerous shot at the goal.
A great defense move here by Team Kambara. 3 defensive robots positioned, so for Water a difficult attack here over the right side. But now a throw in, and let's see how the positioning will go from this point on. And not that great here for the defense. Now moving into place, but then a shot. Oh, goal post, and in the second attempt also the goal post.
And you can clearly tell this is a semi-final, a lot of emotion in the teams here at the sideline. A lot of shouting at the robots. Would that maybe be a way to secretly control your robots? Have speech recognition in there, so when you shout, shoot, it really does shoot that. Now it turns a long shot at the goal.
Oh, again, no goal. We can test it and shout shoot randomly and see what happens.
There, Kambara turning with the ball. And who's going to get it? Is it going to stay in play? Yes, beautiful turning by Kambara there. Turning away
pass.
with the ball.
There's the pass.
Oh, bad handling and a pass.
Oh, great defensive action.
The defender deflected it just in time. Otherwise, it could have been a shot at the goal.
Beautiful, beautiful moves here. Teams very equal.
Yeah, you can. In these game situations, it's easy to see why ball handling is so very important. If you receive that crucial pass and you cannot control the ball immediately, you lose valuable time, and all the defensive robots are in position.
Yeah, Kambara had to take one robot out. And so now an advantage here for Team Water. Team Water with the advantage, but it's now still 2 against 2. Will Water conquer the ball? Oh, over the line.
We could see that the Chinese attackers are choosing to drive with the ball instead of shooting, and that means that the Portuguese defender is always very fast on the ball, so they don't have this opportunity to shoot anymore.
Oh,
Long
great acceptance
pass,
of the
turn
pass.
and shot.
And a great save here by the goalie.
That was a very fast turn with perfect control and then a shot, but the goalkeeper was at the right spot.
A corner kick for Kambara, and that is going to be a dangerous position. They know how to find the goal.
They have a straight line to robot number 4. Will they find it?
Oh,
Yes,
beautiful!
Fast turn and shot.
And a great defensive action here by one of the water robots. Now ball going all the way to the other side, and it's a Kambara robot catching the ball. Is it? No.
Over the line.
Ball rolling too fast. And putting one of the robots back into play, Kambara is. So, which means again we have an equalized match on the field. Also score still 0-0.
You've got 2 more minutes to play in this half, and well, there are opportunities at both sides, but it could always be that there's going to be no scoring. Oh, long shot.
Oh,
deflected.
Defensive moves, and the defensive positioning of both teams is excellent.
Could always be that there's going to be no scoring in this game, which means that we have extra time and then penalty shootout. Throw in, risky position. Is it going to turn and shoot? No, it chooses to drive again, and that seems to be the wrong choice for the Chinese team, because when they start driving with the ball, the Portuguese defenders have all the time to get into position. Corner kick, and again driving,
looking for position.
an option, but there's nobody in support.
2 defenders
there.
here from Kambara.
If it can get hold of the ball now, it can pass it to the other attacker.
2 robots on the ball. Free kick for Wada.
And from a very good situation, we can see some nerves in the Chinese team here right in front of us.
Last seconds in this first half. So it would be beautiful if they could go into the second half with a lead.
The Chinese really hoping to score that goal here. Let's see what happens. A pass and a shot. Oh! You see, they always need 1 or 2 seconds for that shot. I think the Portuguese team and Tech United are much faster to have that shot after receiving the pass.
Throw in for Team Water. Oh, and a goal. No, the save by the Kambara goalie. Good save, and now it's the defense of Kambara here trying to get the ball to the other side of the field. Great shielding here. Oh, beautiful. Going left, going right, and a pass. There's the pass.
First pass. What is the other robot going?
Oh,
loses
no
the
control.
ball and turning. But
pushing.
oh, China has the ball now.
China with advantage here.
Driving really fast. Defender has the ball. And that's 2 robots on the ball.
They said together.
2 robots at the ball. A dangerous position for that free kick of Water, but they can't seem to find that right fast combination to be faster than the Portuguese defender. So let's see what happens now. Are they fast enough to have that shot at the goal?
I think this will also be the last action for this first half.
Yes, that's right.
Time is out.
Just going to see 1 more free kick and then it's going to be half time.
Watch the defending play of Kambara. 2 robots now defending.
And
moving with the ball.
And
No,
a long shot. And
no
that
goal.
will probably be the end of the first half. That is right. Going to have a 5-minute break. See what the teams bring on the pitch for that second half.
Yeah.
We're back in 5 minutes for the second half of this semi-final of Kambara against Team Water. The winner of this semi-final will go to the final and play against Holland, play against Team Tech United for the world title of 2018. And we're back for the second half. So 0-0, very tight game in the first 15 minutes. And now we're getting ready for that second half. Again, 15 minutes of robot football. And if the score is equal at the end, then we will have extra time. And after the extra time, if the score is still equal, we will have penalty shootouts. But first, already a shot at the goal by Kambara. And kept out by the Chinese goalkeeper.
Yeah, almost an own goal here by the Team Water.
Almost, well, first a shot by Portugal. Kept out by the goalkeeper and then almost bumped off a Chinese defender in its own goal, but it was avoided at the last moment. But still, it's a corner kick for Kambara from Portugal. Let's see what they do with it. They have very fast execution. So there they go, a turn, and no, the defenders are in the right spot. Pushing by the Chinese team, which means it's going to be a throw-in or a free kick from the sideline by Portugal. Portugal with the free kick on the half of China.
Free kick
comes
for
the free
Kambara.
kick. Oh, bad ball handling. Can it keep it in? No, it cannot keep the ball inside. And Wouter, the referee, is asking the assistant referee what happened there.
Free kick here for
it was a
the
pushing by China.
Kambara team. The Portuguese team. How did Portugal do in the meat soccer? Do you know?
Meat soccer, human meat bag soccer. Yes, they have won. Ronaldo scored.
Ah, okay. Kambara with the free kick and a good accepting of the ball. Now trying to find a pass. There's
nice
the pass.
passing.
Ooh, bad accepting of the ball. And now it's Team Water with a defensive move, trying to get that ball to the other side of the field. And there's the pass. Oh, great human dribble. Then a pass. And accepting is not really good, but still a shot and on the goalpost. Both teams not very accurate this today.
Great combination there and a good shot, but just a little bit too wide. Hit the woodwork and deflected out of the goal. But that was almost a goal from Team Water. Pass by Kambara.
Pass. Oh, beautiful.
The
And the goal.
Fast
No, too high.
Fast turn and immediate execution, immediate shot there, but a bit too high. And also the goalkeeper was at the right position. Goal kick for China. And it's getting more and more exciting, I think, Guy, because either team, whatever team will win this semi-final, it's going to be a beautiful game against Tech United, I'm sure.
Free kick for Team Water. 4 robots of them on their own half. So a short pass, and now one of them is trying to go forward. Beautiful human dribble again. It's Team China who really mastered this human dribble. It's great to see, but the shot on the goal was being saved by the goalie of Kambara, who was also playing one beautiful match. And still here, Team Water on the ball. Now again trying over the right side of the field. Moving into the middle. Now a turn. No, just pushing 2 robots on the side, and that's clearly a violation of the rules.
Yes, it was trying to reach the goal by driving and not by passing. But it hit other players, and that's not allowed. Good. There's a bit of a discussion there between the referee and the assistant referee. Let's see what they are saying.
A goal kick is eventually awarded, so no penalty here, strangely. Ah, okay, it is a free kick.
Yeah, it's a free kick, so it was a foul, pushing foul. Portugal with the free kick, pass, a turn, looking for a good other player to play the ball to. Still in its own half, so dangerous if it loses the ball here, but that's a good pass, good acceptance. Turning around, and will it pass again? A lot of bumping into each other by the robots there. Portugal has the ball, but China putting pressure on the ball and capturing the ball. Chinese robot has the ball, and now fighting over the ball again. Ball is out of play, pushed by Portugal, I think, so it's going to be a throw-in by the Chinese team. Throw in for China, and they are close to the goal. Let's see if they go for a fast shot or if they're gonna drive and dribble again for a while.
Oh, good
Defensive
defense
robots
here.
moving in.
And now fighting for the ball. Who will be the ones to take control? It's Kambada again with a better ball handling, and now a pass. Can they go for the attack? Oh, losing the ball, unfortunately. Still in ball control though in the second attempt, and there is a save by the goalie of Water.
Yes, yeah, couldn't really get hold of the ball there, seemed to lose it, but kept it in play, and then moving along that left side of the field, and a shot at the goal, but the goalkeeper was at the right position.
Water goalie has definitely been improved last night. I've seen the team working on the fields up until midnight when we were all not so nicely asked to leave in the end, but
you were once again pushed out of the building at midnight.
Yeah, we were. And what they were testing yesterday seemed already very good, and now we can see the improvement during the match. And 0-0 score. It's getting really close to the end of the second half, and I'm excited about which team will eventually score a goal, because they are both very dangerously close to that first goal.
Good. It's a corner kick for Portugal. They will a free kick, a throw-in for Portugal. They will look for that combination. We can see 3 Chinese defenders in position there. 2 shielding of the goal. The other one putting pressure on the attacker that could receive the pass. What is going to happen? Oh, they went for a fast shot, and there was a defender in the way, but pushed it out of the field. So it's going to be a corner kick.
So we're now waiting for the corner here. Corner kick for Kambada, always dangerous. Number 3 from Kambada here, the right side of the screen, ready to accept. Not good accept though. It's the defense of Water that pushes with two robots against the Kambada robot. So I'm guessing another free kick here. Difficult to see for me.
2 robots on the ball is not allowed. 1 robot per team.
Pushing is awarded.
Pushing. Portugal with a free kick here on the half of the Chinese team. Robot number 6 is all free. If they have a fast execution, this can be a goal. Let's see what happens.
Number 6 ready to receive.
6 has a straight shot at the goal, but Chinese robots defense. Moving very fast. Now what is it going to do?
Again, great shielding here by the ball, and then they is forced over the line. Yeah, the defense of Water with 2 robots just closing the gap, and
yellow card.
A yellow card. A second yellow card I heard here. So we have missed already 1. Of course, more people are standing here in front of our desk, so
now
the visibility is getting really.
Now 1 Chinese robot is being taken out of play, which means that Kambada has 1 robot more on the field. It's going to be 4 field robots, 4 Portuguese field robots against 3 Chinese field robots. Yeah. Let's see if they can use that advantage to score the first game in this first goal in this game.
I'm afraid that the aggressive play they showed during the first matches, where they have and they were warned about that, is still a factor here. So 2 yellow cards. Now a disadvantage. It's Team Kambada, number 3, trying for the pass. Found the pass, a goal. No, again too high. What a beautiful opening here found by number 4, and then the pass accepted perfectly, but still kicked too high.
It was an excellent situation to shoot at the goal, and the despair in the Portuguese team, they really hope to see that first goal here. If the shot would have been accurate, it was almost unstoppable for the keeper, but unfortunately the robot chose for a high ball and it was too high. China at the ball.
Oh, China on the ball, kept it in line now.
Portugal.
Great maneuver here by Kambara now. They have the ball or not, no control. Eventually, bad control here, and then the ball goes over the line. But that would have been a great move if they would have been able to turn into the midfield here. And now we're getting closer and closer to the Kambara goal.
China with the throw-in, a pass, and went for a strange shot there with the defender in the way. So it was deflected out of play by a Portuguese defender, and Chinese team has the throw-in now.
Throw-in for China. Good defense of Kambara, but the shot anyway, and then a defensive maneuver here by the Kambara robot. And that helps China with a couple of meters closer to the goal. Lieve, can you see the timing on the computer?
I'm gonna take a look.
And good deflection here.
There's 3.5 minutes left in this game. Portugal has the ball in the corner of the field. Are they going to turn? Can they pass it to a central attacker? There's nobody there in support. Oh, China captures the ball again and drives to the other side of the field. Let's see what the situation is here. Long drive.
I love this human dribble.
Looking for the pass. Can't find it. Portugal has the ball again. Can they get hold of it? Can they keep the ball? It's turning again. It's keeping the ball. Now looking for the pass. All the Portuguese players are on their own side of the field, but now they are moving up, shielding the ball for the defenders. And shot at the goal. Oh, kept out by the goalkeeper of China. So we're gonna have a throw-in for Portugal. They will look for the combination again at that side of the field. There's one attacker in support there. Maybe it's gonna move in. Oh, they pushed it out of the field. So China will have a throw-in. And you can see all the green jerseys here that you see next to the line are the Portuguese team. Only 4 team members here, which is a very small team, and they're doing amazingly well. But you can see the emotion build up here.
China on the ball, going for a tag on the right side, and a pushing by Kambara, I think.
Yes, a very tight game, and the defensive positions are good, and we've seen a few small glitches in the attacking shots, which is the reason why there are no goals yet, because long shot.
Again, the goalie. No, it's outside of the. No, it was the goalie. Yeah. China now on the ball. China on the ball in front of the goal of Kambara. And the goalie saves. Defensive moves here by Kambara as well. Trying to get the ball away.
Gives it to the attacking robot.
Water now taps it over the line. Oh, very close, very close.
Yes, and the Portuguese are eating their fingernails now, biting their fingernails, getting very nervous.
Time almost up here in the second half, still 0-0 on the clock. I think we're looking at some overtime here, and I don't mind. I want to see more of this game.
1 more minute left in this regular time.
Can they score?
Very long pass. Can he accept it? Good bad acceptance.
Unfortunate.
And pushed it
the
out
second
of play.
attempt, he doesn't get control of the ball.
If he had control of the ball, that would have been a very dangerous situation again. But it looks like we're going to end regular time with 0-0.
Oh!
The ball ended up at the referee's computer.
Patrick is safe, no worries.
So
exciting to see what will happen in the last moments here of the game. It's
throw in
China
by the
here with
Chinese team.
the
Shot
ball
at
and a
the
shot
goal,
at the goal, and the goalie saves.
goalkeeper gives it out.
And
Very
he does a
difficult play
great
there.
job. Now the Kambada defense needs to take control of this ball quickly, and then they don't do that. So it's China again going for the attack over the right side, going for the attack, turning away, shielding the ball from the two defenders of Kambada, and now some pushing. And halftime signal here from the referee.
End of the regular
0-0.
time. We're going to see some extra time here in this very exciting semi-final. We still don't know who will face the Netherlands in the final of this.
We still don't know, and I think it's. I love to see both teams having their own type of play. You clearly see that Water decides to, from a kickoff or a goal kick, to be with 4 robots at their own side of the field, and then go for the long run with a human dribble, which means that you during the running with the ball, you have to kick it in front of you and then grab the hold on again, and they do that perfectly. And they are the only team that do that actually. So they really use the human dribble up to the most, and I think that's the best advantage they could have gotten, because they are the fastest team, and now the field is larger, but they are not allowed to drive more than 3 meters away. So to incorporate this human dribble, it's such a beautiful fashion for them. It gets all the advantages that the new ruling brought to them, and grabs hold of them, and it's the biggest danger there is. And for Kambada, the defensive play, it's great to see how even with a slower robot, how fast they can position themselves so that Team Water actually doesn't get around those two defenders, and if they do, it's immediately dangerous in front of the goal, but they don't succeed often.
Who do you think will be the easiest easiest for Tech United to play against? I would think at this point, when it comes to defense, I think it would be easier for Tech United to get through the Chinese defense than through the Portuguese defense.
Well, it's difficult to say right now, because Team Water looks really strong at the moment, and they are simply too fast for Tech United. That has been proved multiple times in the past finals. But Team Kambada has shown that they can beat Tech United already with their strategic play and their positioning on the field. I think it's up to Tech United to decide how they want to proceed, because the triangular soccer, the double passes, that's their strength, and they are getting faster. They did some changes to be faster on the field. Still, I doubt if they care who they play. They will play their own game. Such are the Dutch.
Yeah, most probably. We already see the team is working at this moment. There was an immediate meeting after that semi-final this morning. An immediate meeting by the team, and some issues had to be addressed. So there's hard work going on here. Not all the team members have time to watch this semi-final. There's some adjustments to be made.
There were a lot of things that were seen during the Newbot match that they were definitely not happy about. Of course, also there were things that they are happy about. So the work from last night isn't in vain at all. But still, improvements are there. Now I can ask Wouter maybe a very quick question.
He's the referee now, and there shouldn't be a break normally between the regular play and the extra time. So the things that we see going on here is just like in human meat football.
They do get a little food, a little drink,
take their time,
and then we go.
I'm not sure how long. Not allowed.
I'm not sure how long they will play each. There will be 2 halves. I know that, but I don't know how long there will be.
2 halves of extra time. I'm guessing there will be 5 minutes each. So still 0-0 here in this second semi-final of today. We're waiting for the extra time to start.
So there are 2 times 5 minutes played, and then if the score is still equal, so maybe we see at 3-3, who knows, that would be great. But then we go to the penalties. And I asked Bernardo, the coach from Kambada, the first day, how his penalties are, because they lost in penalty session the Dutch of the European Open from the Netherlands, and they have worked on their penalties. So I hope it won't come to that, but still.
What does
If it does,
so a penalty is just like in human meat football. It's the goalkeeper in the goal and then one attacker. But what does the goalkeeper do? Will he choose a corner like the human goalkeeper does, or will he just wait for and see what happens?
Well, the positioning of the robot that will kick the ball, of course, he will look at the keeper, because the keeper is an obstacle for him and he wants to pass the obstacle. For the goalie, it's a little different. I know that the goalie thus far only looks at the ball, where the ball is coming from, and then moves in that direction. But in a penalty, yeah, you only see the ball very late, because only when it's kicked you can move, and that's really late. And I know that the team has been discussing, or the Tech United team has been discussing, if they could somehow implement something to choose a specific corner, or signs of the other robot and where he's going to play. And the thing is, before the robot kicks the ball, he will move a little. He will turn, because he has to aim for the shot. And that movement, I'm not sure if they can detect that movement, but that would be something that they could use. I know maybe in a couple of years the goalie will drive up to the other robot and he will say, I know exactly, you will always kick the ball to the left. So some mind game there going on. But
that's what happened in meat football this morning. There was a game between Sydney, Australia and Denmark. And I think the Australians got a penalty, and the Danish keeper was really antagonizing the attacker and kept yelling at him even when he was in his goal, but didn't work. Australia scored on that penalty anyhow.
All teams ready and the referee is ready. 2 times 5 minutes extension. Kickoff for Team Kambara. No, sorry, kickoff for Team Water.
There we go. Kickoff for China in this first part of extra time. Portugal has the ball, moving up the field with all the attackers. Chinese robots are staying behind, so dangerous situation. They shot the goal. They do.
Again too high
again.
Yeah.
Too high.
Still too high.
Chinese robots have the ball, and they turn again, looking for that shot. Didn't reach it. Good defending by Portugal. Losing the ball there. Chinese robot fighting for the ball between all these Portuguese robots. Couldn't get hold of it, pushed it out of the field. Throw in for Portugal.
So Kambara, the first day, they had not that great shots, and they told us, we haven't been able to work on the new ruling. The second day it improved quite a lot. And the third day they were one of the best scoring teams, and now it's like
their aim is too high.
Yeah, they're too high or too much to the left or the right, so not sure what happened.
Long shot along the line. Is it going to be a good acceptance? Turn and shot, and again at the woodwork. If they get to the final, they will definitely work a bit on that shot, because it's been too high every time.
All the longer this game goes, the less time they have to prepare for the final. So.
Team Water driving with the ball, passing to the center, but there's a Portuguese robot there.
Two defenders
it can't get hold of the ball.
Yeah, great shielding move there.
Free kick for the Chinese Team Water at a very dangerous spot. If they can have a fast execution here, this could be a goal. So there we go for that free kick, and let's see what happens. Oh, shot at the goal! Oh, at the woodwork. The goal has been hit almost 10 times, I think, in this.
It probably is now moved back 1 centimeter. So
yeah.
The goals are not anchored in the floor for safety of the robots.
We are halfway in the first part of extra time. 2.5 minutes remaining, and then 5 more minutes of extra time after that. throw in for China.
Throw in for China, now going for the
Accepting,
attack.
turning and
Oh,
shooting.
again on the defender.
But the defenders were in position. Once again, throw in for China.
Creeping ever closer here to the goal. And now will they be able to fight? And there's the open shot, but deflected by a Kambada robot.
It's going to be a corner kick for the Chinese team, we expect. Corner kick for China, but no attackers in the center of the field there, so they're going to do a bit of driving, I expect.
Driving again. Now, oh, great positioning here, and a shot at the goal.
The other defender had another shot at the goal.
Ooh, great defensive move. Brilliant positioning here by Kambada. Now on the attack. Kambada on the attack of the left side, finding an open space here. But the defense of China takes control of the ball, and now they are looking for the attack again. A long pass over the complete field. Great defensive move, taking control of the ball. Kambada is, and now trying to find the pass. There's the pass to the midfield. Oh, and they lose control, and it's China who takes control of the ball then. And there was a tackle from Kambada on a Chinese robot.
That was a very active episode here as we move to the end of the first part of extra time. Very active movement here, ball going back and forth a few times.
It's China on the ball now with an attack. Free kick taken, pass being delivered, and again pushing here from Kambada, but the ref lets play. Advantage here for Team Water, trying to get past this first defender, kicking to the ball, but no way to get the ball actually out of the ball handling of. Pushing here by Magenta, which means a free kick for Water again.
Are they going to go for that distance shot? Let's see. Ooh, bad acceptance. Good defending. Portugal has the ball, but they have to do something with it. That's the end of the first part.
Change halves.
So the robots have to change halves now immediately and go on with the play. Five more minutes of extra time, and if no goals have been scored, or if they equalize the score, it's going to be a penalty shootout, and that would be the first penalty shootout with these larger goals.
Yeah, you're right. Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see it on the screen, but you see one of the teammates pushing the Water goalie now over the field. And I'm not sure if it's a clear image or not, but if you compare the way they have to move the Water robots and to other team that are moving the robots, you'll see how heavy and how difficult it is to actually replace or move the robots over the. Ref here, the ref is getting angry.
Some adjustments here, but it's not allowed. They have to change the robot to the other position, and well, I hope their goalkeeper is still functioning, because it would be a pity to end this beautiful tight game with a software bug in a goalkeeper.
How many robots are I counting? I only see 3 Water robots, and I see 4 or 5. No, the other ones are here, right there on the field. Yeah. All robots positioned.
Portugal with the kickoff. And a bit of clapping here.
Cheering them on. 3 robots. That's the first.
3 robots.
3 robots of one team on the ball.
It's going to be a free kick for Portugal.
It is possible though, because each robot is only allowed 1/3 of the ball to be able to control it. So you can take control of the ball with 3 robots, and that used to be okay, but they changed that rule to maximum of 1 robot.
Free kick by Portugal. Turning and no shot.
The pass. There's the pass.
But the defenders moving so fast. and headed out by the defender there. Now China moving to the Portuguese.
Ooh,
what
that
is
was a
happening
hard
there?
ball.
The
Hard ball.
defenders are there.
Hard tackle on the
Just
ball.
in time.
And
Just
I think,
in time, and 2 defenders on the ball there. So that's going to be a free kick for China, very close to the goal.
I'm not sure. I think it was a free kick for. Yeah, you're right.
Free kick
Lieven,
for
you're
the Chinese team.
correct.
They're probably going to play it back and then have an immediate shot at the goal. The defending robot is not allowed to stand there. The robot number 4 of Portugal will have to move away. Well, if it keeps doing this, it's going to be taken out of play. There, robot number 4 moved away now. And now we're going to see a pass and a shot, but there's not too much space there.
Will they go? Yeah, they again are going to find another position on the field.
Fighting for the ball, fighting for the ball.
Good defense,
Portugal
good
has
defense.
the ball, trying to turn away.
It's the defense for Kambada keeping them in this game.
That was pushing by the Chinese team, so the ball will be for Portugal now, and they will start trying to move up the field.
Long pass over the field, and is it an accept? Yes, great
Turn
move. Now,
Ooh.
oh no, we're not able to take the shot here. Trying to find a new opening, and there it is, and it's goal you saves. Ball still in play. Will one robot? No, they cannot keep the ball within the lines.
Was it deflected by the goalkeeper or by the woodwork? It was by the woodwork, so China has the throw-in.
Okay.
Two more minutes left here.
2 more
before
minutes
a
left.
Penalty shootout.
Now Team Water here with the ball, trying to find the other robot on the field to pass the ball to, and there's the pass, but the defense of Kambada intercepts.
Portugal has the ball.
And now they're trying.
Moving to the other side.
Great move, great shooting of the ball. There's the pass.
Yes, a lot of
Can he
space
shoot at the
there.
goal? Shoot it.
Shot.
Oh,
high again.
Too wide.
Ooh, their shots are too high. They're going to be so annoyed by the fact that well, the adjustments they made their shots too high. If the shot of Portugal would have been accurate, they would probably would have scored already.
Yeah.
You can see the people in green here at the bottom left of your screen discussing this issue amongst each other.
If Bernardo would have any hair, his hands would be in it.
China with the goal kick,
with the goal
driving
kick.
a bit. Portuguese robot trying to get hold of the ball, doesn't really work. Chinese team still has the ball, bumps into another robot who will get possession.
Seconds
China
left.
has possession, and
Ooh, I think it was deflected.
Was a dangerous shot.
Yeah, second sticking away.
Goal kick.
Goal kick,
Goal
for
kick
Kambada.
for the Portuguese team.
Maybe even the last move here for
last
this.
Minute. Last
it's
minute.
Last
of
minute.
this
Okay,
game.
so there is some time left to play. Will Kambada be able to do it? Will they score a goal right in this second
long
extension
pass along the field? Good accept. Didn't accept the ball very well. Now it's gonna turn and shoot.
And again,
lost it in the turn.
Third attempt here. Still Kambada on the ball.
It has to pass now instead of shooting. Oh, it doesn't work. Bad ball handling there by Kambada.
Yes.
And
something seems to be damaged here for number 3. Can't get control of the ball, and that's really bad if you need to take a penalty later on.
It's going to be a penalty shootout. I think we are in the final seconds.
Final seconds, and with Water on the ball on their own side of the half, they have to do a really quick move. Let's see. Will we see a human dribble again? Probably from this point on.
Pressure by the ball.
No! Oh, what a great move! What a move! And there's a pass accepted. No, he can't shoot. No room to shoot at the goal. Another pass. Will the shot come now? No, no shot. Yeah, Water closing all the gaps as soon as they can.
Center.
And they're looking to go over the left side, trying to find that goal. Where's the goal? Find an open man. There's a pass. Is it accepted? Yes, a shot, but deflected by a defender of Water, and that's the end of this game with a score of 0-0. We are on the edges of our seats. Ladies and gentlemen, we will have the first penalty shootout.
In the larger goals. They get 5 minutes to prepare their robots, and then we're going to see what work the Portuguese have done to improve their penalties. And I really hope they will finish within 10 minutes, because then I have to move to the at-home league. To the at-home league, where I can be a human extra in the finals. The robots will serve me, and I wonder what they will do for me this year.
So for Robocup, the penalty shootout will be as followed. One team will start, and they will place the goalie inside the goal. Then the other team has 5 attempts to shoot on the goal. They will be sequential, so they will take 5 shots immediately after. Let's say, for example, 4 are scored and 1 is missed. Then the other team is also allowed to take the 5 penalties. But as soon as the balance is clear, so should that other team miss the first 2 penalties, it's over.
Okay.
So they won't be able to play any further. But
they don't switch sides every time. That would take a lot of time. It's going to be 5 penalties for one team and then 5 penalties for the other.
Yeah. Team Water is going to start with the penalties, which means the goalie for Cambada now being positioned here.
Portuguese goalkeeper will take position. Who will play the final of this World Cup in robot football against Holland? We will know in a few minutes. We're ready here to start the penalty shootout between Portugal and China. The Portuguese goalkeeper is in the goal now. And the Chinese robots are going to take 5 penalties. After that, the Portuguese robots are going to take 5 penalties against the Chinese goalkeeper. Let us take a look.
Some testing here.
Yeah, Portuguese team member
just
testing the goalkeeper.
To be sure that the robot is functioning properly before starting.
It's probably going to be the same robot taking all the penalties game.
Yeah, I think so.
And of course, you're hoping if Holland has to take penalties, that it's going to be Van der Tandwiel.
But that's the best robot. Why would you not choose Van der Tandwiel?
You are secretly in love with Van der Tandwiel game. That's clear for everyone following this Robocup now. China against Portugal. China is going to take the ball. Portuguese goalkeeper is in the goal. First penalty.
Goal!
Scored.
Goal scored here for Water.
So the robots can only shoot in a straight line before them, so they have to turn themselves if they want to aim at an angle. And that's something that the goalkeeper can sometimes use to see in advance what side it's going to shoot at. Here. Now let's see what happens now. Second penalty. Will it be the same strategy?
And again they go.
The goalkeeper had an attempt to move in that direction, but he was a bit too late. Chinese team very happy about the performance thus far. And the Portuguese goalkeeper is kind of standing in the corner now. It's moving to the center of the goal again. Third penalty. China against Portugal. Turn and shot, and it's scored again. It looks like these larger goals make it very easy for the attackers to score their penalties. So it's going to be about what team misses first. 2 more penalties going to be taken by the Chinese attacker against the Portuguese goalkeeper. And there we go. And scored again. So that's 4 penalties scored. One last one left to be taken. If they score that one too, then well, the Portuguese attacker will have to be really good, because when it misses 1 penalty, they're going to be out. But first, China has to score this 5th one against the Portuguese goalkeeper. There it goes, taking the ball, turning, shooting. Oh! It was on the woodwork and then in the goal, so that was very, very tight. Now, penalty shootout. China scored all 5 of their penalties, and now it's going to be the Portuguese attacker against the Chinese robot. If they miss only 1 penalty, they are already eliminated. Let's see what happens here. The Chinese goalkeeper is in the goal. The ball is ready. And you see the Portuguese attacker on the left.
The ball is ready and the ball is round. Don't forget.
And the Portuguese attacker moving into the ball now. Let's see what happens. If it misses, it's over. And there's a score.
Oh, that was really close.
Very,
but
very
it scored.
Fast.
Oh, this is going to be a thriller.
Yes, if both teams stay this accurate, Guy, we're in for a long day here. It's the first time we have a penalty shootout with larger goals, so maybe there was a miscalculation there and it's too easy. Let's see.
Again. Goal.
Portugal scored both penalties. China has scored all 5, so Portugal has to score all 5 too, or it will be eliminated. Third penalty is going to be taken by Portugal against China. Moving towards the ball. Always going for that same corner. And of course, if this is a fixed program, then we're going to see the same situation again, and we can expect all the penalties to go in. The goalkeeper is a bit to the side there. The Chinese goalkeeper is looking the other way.
Hope it takes
have a
the
plan?
left. Yes.
Now the Portuguese robot shows the other side. 4 penalties have gone in.
This robot moves more than the Kambada robot, so it's still, I'm afraid it's going to be exciting until the last goal or miss for this in this matter.
5th and last penalty for Portugal. If they score this one, we'll have 5 more for China and then 5 more for Portugal. Let's see, will we have more penalties or will China win this semi-final? Let us take a look, and it's scored!
Oh my God, 5-5
there. So that means more penalties are going to be taken here. And Guy, unfortunately, I have to leave because I have to...
no, leave it. You cannot leave right now.
Oh, yes, I am always leaving. It's my first name. So I have to go to the at-home league because they need human objects in the final there.
Well, I still got my chat here, so I won't be alone at all. We have
I'm gonna
a lot of enthusiastic people.
Try to keep listening, and when the winner is known here, try to hear from the cheers if it was China or Portugal.
Okay.
See you in, well, half an hour, I think.
So finally he's gone. I was hoping it would go sooner, but yeah. Penalties is always a difficult thing, of course. The ball is really close and it's difficult for the goalies to react in time. So let's see what will happen here. for the second round of penalties. Team Water with a goal. Again a goal. Oh, miss by Water. The first miss here. It's very exciting to see what will happen next. Well, with a missed penalty, it's all up to the Kambada robots later on to do not miss any penalties. Let's see. 8th penalty for Water here. Again a miss! 2 missed penalties already. And now it's going all wrong here for Team Water. It looked so good, but now the goalie of Kambada somehow has woken up. Here he comes, China robot. Will he score or not? And that is a goal. So 8 on the board for Water. It's up to Kambada to score 4 goals. It's up to them to score 4 goals. And that does seem too difficult, just stop 4. It's the Water team now. Sorry, to score 4, of course. And while they are switching goalies, let me quickly look into the chat. I hope you're all enjoying this game as much as I am. And there was the first goal. And that's a really weird thing that now happened. Team Kambada made an observation on one of the computers. There was a manual interference. So they were receiving packages over the network from one of the Water computers. And therefore there was data sent to one of the robots, and that's absolutely not allowed. These robots should be autonomous, and that's why Waterness or the one has gone to Kambada. What a really strange turn of events here, but yeah, it seemed anyway that Kambada was going here for the win, but yeah, to win it like this, it's really strange. Okay, so no, of course I am not at all saying that this was a deliberate act. It's just that it was seen that there were there was data sent over the network, and well, that's simply not allowed. It doesn't matter if it's an accident or not. And a very difficult call, of course, for the ref in this semi-final. But yeah, I think it's the best option, because you cannot know what actually was happening, and all laptops and computers should simply be turned off from the network. So this doesn't happen by itself. You would think so. Yeah, very, very unfortunate. Well, okay. I think we are going to think about this, what actually happened, and we might go offline later in a couple of minutes. Still trying to fix some stuff. Not everything is up and running at the moment, but yeah, don't go anywhere, because we're going to have a final, Tech United versus Gambada. Let's focus on that. It will be one beautiful final, because we have seen excellent matches from both sides. Gambada won, Tech United has won, and I think, yeah, it will be dream finals here for us, of course, for all the viewers and the fans. Please don't go anywhere.